Gang, we back in this thing, man. Back with a brand new video for y'all. Today, I got 4 things that women say they want, but they lying. They don't really want them, man. And I'm gonna break that down. Before I get into it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure if you like what you hear, you hit the like button. Show your boy some support. All right, let's hop into it. So, the first thing that women say they want, but they don't really want, is a nice guy. I'm sure we all heard this, man. Oh, I just want a nice guy, a guy that's all about me. And, translation, I just want a guy that does what I says, that gives me what I want, that has no backbone, and he doesn't stick up for himself at all. Yeah, that's the type of guy I want. That's what they really mean when they say that, man. They don't really want no nice guy. If you look in a woman's DMs right now, it's a bunch of nice guys in there, right? Who willing to take them out on these fancy dinner dates, buy them these flowers, get their nails done, lick their toes. I'm telling you, it's a bunch of dudes in their DMs that's willing to do that. But do they want those? No, they don't, because them the ones that get left on red, right? Women tend to go for the guys that has options, that has standards, that they see as high value. Not some nice guy that's always up their butt every chance they get. They don't want that. They don't want that. All you gotta do is look at the DMs, man. Number 2, women say, oh, I just want a guy that can be nice and vulnerable, that opens up, lets me in. Translation, I just want to see if a guy is weak enough to tell me his problems and tell me how he feels so I could throw it up in his face any chance I get. I'm telling you. See, that's the thing. Women will tell you to open up, and it's a bunch of guys that will open up to their girl thinking, okay, I could trust her. I can tell her how I feel when I'm going through this, that, and the third. But I've literally have girls tell me, like, yeah, this dude was crying in front of me and he was talking about this, that, all his problems. And guess what they did? They threw it back in his face. Soon as that argument came, soon as the woman getting their emotions, guess what they gonna do? They gonna hit you where it hurt. So they gonna remember what you told them. They gonna remember when you was crying your eyes out in front of them. And they gonna throw it back in your face. Oh, I ain't gonna submit to you. You was just crying the other night like a little biatch. So I'm telling you, you don't want to do it. I would rather you talk to some guy friends you trust, right? Or maybe some family members you could trust. Tell them about your problems, because you ain't gotta live with them, right? You not sleeping with them, right? So chances are, I mean, they can throw it back up in your face, but you just cut them off real easy. But chances are, if you got somebody you could trust, they gonna help you through the situation, So talk to your guys, man. Don't tell your girls your issues, man, because I'm telling you, you're gonna hear about it later. Number 3, when a woman says, oh, I just want a guy that has time, that's always around, obsessed. No, translation, I just want a guy with no purpose, pretty much. Because anytime they say, oh, I want a guy that's obsessed with me, always spend time, they don't really mean that. Because for one, if you always under your girl and you're not putting in no work nowhere else, you're not grinding, you ain't got no purpose, you just up under her, watching movies all day, telling her how much you love her, she gonna get tired of that, bro. She gonna get tired of that. Subconsciously, she gonna get tired of that. See, the more you're around a person, the more they see you, the more they spend time with you, and you all up in their face every day, subconsciously, they gonna get tired of you, man. And then she gonna start taking you for granted. Then she not gonna see you as that attractive guy that she seen when she first saw you on your shit, when she first saw you putting in that work. Now you done fell off, right? So now she like, man, this dude fell off. He was easy. I got him off his game and such and such. So never listen when a woman says, oh, I just want a guy obsessed with me. For one, nobody should be obsessed with anybody. I'm gonna say that again. Nobody should be obsessed with anybody. All right. You should be able to have time to yourself, be alone. You hit her up when you want to hit her up, but you shouldn't be obsessed, right? You got work to do. She'll come second. She comes second. You got to come first. All right, so remember that. Be obsessed with yourself, if anything. And number 4 for this video, last but not least, when a woman talks about her body count. Now we know, right? So women be like, oh, I want a man who hasn't, been everywhere and this, that, and the third. But meanwhile, she done been with the whole community, right? Meanwhile, she won't tell you her real body count number. No, you got to times it by 3. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Never feel bad for, like, let's say your body count is somewhat high as a man, all right? That's experience, okay? I'm not saying be out here sleeping around with everybody. That's not what I'm saying. But don't let a woman make you feel bad about that, because chances are her body count probably higher than yours, because it's easy for women to get dudes. Come on now, we know that. It's thirsty dudes everywhere. It's much easier, all right? So for one, you're not going to know her real body count. And for 2, unless you're trying to get married with her, that shouldn't matter in the first place. But when women be like, yeah, I just want a guy that ain't been with the community, this and that. But yet all these women like the top celebrities, right? If Drake was to come right now, walk down the street and say, hop in, they hopping in, knowing he got thousands of girls. So that's what I'm saying. Don't listen to certain things. Always pay attention to what a woman does, not what she says. Because a woman goes say she want this, that, and the third. And most of the time, it's just to see if you like one of them suckers, one of them betas that's going to give it to her. All right? If she could control you, have you wrapped around her finger, manipulate you. But if she find out that, nah, you a man that stand on his business. You a man that has standard. You a man that has direction. You know where you going. You're not about to put up with this bullshit. You're not about to put up with the games. When she find out that, hey, I'm telling you, she got 2 things. She either gonna fall in line or she gonna get out the line and go somewhere else. But either way, that's a win-win for you, because you don't want somebody where she's not she doesn't want to abide by your standards. You feel me? You don't want somebody that's going to challenge you, that wants you to do everything for them, wants you to bend over backwards, jump to the moon for them. You don't want that. So that's a win-win. But I'm going to end it there, guys. Those were 4 things women say they want, or that women tell men, and they be lying. Man, they be lying. And I know y'all heard some of these. There's plenty more. But I just dropped it down to 4. Okay? But if you made it this far, I want you to put lies, because that's what they are. Lies. All right? Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this in the algorithm. Let's help our other guys out. And to the next video. Isley.